it was a throuple. I think you think it destroyed the marriage. And what you're forgetting is that sometimes that's people's choice, and we need to be open to what everybody's into.
He did not destroy the marriage. He helped their marriage, if anything.
Richter, and welcome to a very special Buffer Festival edition of The Great Debate. This is the comedy game show where the best and brightest internet personalities come together to make their voices heard, but only during their allotted time to speak, or else they will be swiftly disqualified. Thank you for the appropriate reaction. Rules! You know, they hold our society together so we don't act like a bunch of aminals. Anyways, tonight, our panelists will engage in heated discourse over some truly idiotic shit. And just like the famous death matches that this show was inspired by, 6 will enter and 1 will leave. With a prize. With a prize. Not like, we're not going to kill anyone. We're not going to kill... let me double check with my producers. Are we going to kill anyone? Uh-huh. Are we sure about that? I mean, they're fine. I mean, there's like so many of them. We can like, okay, really? Okay, yeah, we're not gonna kill anybody. We're not gonna kill anyone. Everyone is leaving this place with their lives, okay? But the winner will walk away crowned the master debater. Wild applause. Let's meet our first batch of panelists. Now, don't let their cute and cuddly Canadian exterior fool you. These folks pack a punch more powerful than the Prime Minister's poutine. It's Julie, Sabrina, and Gregor. Come up here. Very good. Yes. Take a mic. Take a mic. Very, very exciting. Thank you all for being here. Now, Gregor, might as well just start with you, just to get to know you a little bit. Who on stage intimidates you the most?
I'm going with Sabrina.
Ooh,
no
why
offense,
so?
Julie. Sorry, no. Hey, well, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm going with Sabrina.
Any reason why?
I feel intellectually inferior, and that's not to say I don't with you, Julie.
No, actually, I get it. It's
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I get
yeah,
it.
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great place to start. That's a great place to be at the beginning of this show.
Yeah, I feel
a place
comfortable.
of fear.
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful. Julie, have you ever broken a bone?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and did the taxpayers pay for that? And what was that like?
Yes, they did. And
Okay.
it was phenomenal because it was free for me.
Oh, amazing. And did they come in and just give money as you were in the hospital?
Yeah, so that's what they do. So when you break a bone in Canada, you sit in the bed, and then they just file people through, and they just put money in a kitty. And then
That's
at the end,
so
they go,
exciting.
Thank you.
I hope to one day learn what that's like, but after Tuesday, I may never know ever again. Now, Sabrina, what is the most intense thing you ever did to win an argument?
I jumped off a mountain.
Wait. You need to give context.
Listen, sometimes people say, you're not gonna paraglide. You're scared of heights. You explicitly had a conversation about how you didn't want to jump off this mountain.
And that's a dare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I took that a little too seriously, and I jumped.
And here you are now.
I survived.
And here you are. Fantastic. I love that. I love that that's the energy you're bringing into this. Maybe we'll have a jump off the stage later, and you will survive. But let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Yeah, that's right, everyone. We'll be discussing the wonderful world of Disney, the Wo-Wo Diwa, the WWD. And who doesn't love Disney? You know, many of us millennials, we were reared on those heartwarming films, you know? Who hasn't wept when Dumbo's mama got taken away in chains, okay? Gasped in delight as Fox Robin Hood outwitted Wolf Sheriff of Nottingham, Or thought Pinocchio's nose looked like a raging hard-on. Sorry, fam. Whether you like it or not, a lot of these charming films were littered with perverted Easter eggs bulging into our subconscious like this obvious cock on the cover of The Little Mermaid VHS. Yep. Let's see a little closer. And that's a cock. You know it is. You know it is. And if you've never seen it, guess what? You can't unsee it now. Our first topic for round 1, which Disney Pixar character is most likely to destroy a marriage? Okay, here's how it is going to work. Each of the debaters will have 60 seconds to present their opening arguments uninterrupted. We will then move to an open debate round where you can challenge each other and defend your positions. Folks, it should get loony, it should get toony. I want the moose blood on the microphone, okay? Then you, the audience, will vote on the winner of the round, who will move on to the final debate later this evening. Sabrina, since you were the first person to respond to our email asking about the prompt, beating out the next responder by a whopping 23 hours, Julie. You're going to go first, Sabrina. Now, is that a punishment? Is that a gift? It will be yet to be determined. Let's see what you've got. Sabrina, your time starts now.
I'd like to stress that I'm not a furry. However, consider the rat from Ratatouille. Thank you. Stunning. A man. Let's talk about it. The way into people's hearts, food. This rat can cook, kind of the point of the whole movie. So that's part one. Second part, the horrors. See, while this rat can make Alfredo Linguini unemployed, talentless, kind of pathetic, go on to bag the most beautiful woman in France. He is also a master manipulator in a very literal sense. So, not only can he enter a marriage, I also might not have understood the prompt. He might enter a marriage. He might make you fall in love with him. But can you really trust a man who can just pull on your hair and your heartstrings and tear you apart from the inside? That's it.
Okay, you're ceding your final 4 seconds. Wonderful. Okay, Remy the Rat. First up. Now, Julie, let's just go down the line. What is your the position? Wonderful. We're bringing out the cards. That's how you know.
I came prepared.
Okay. Your 60 seconds starts
Can I
now.
walk around the
Perfect.
stage?
Yeah, you can. The floor is yours. 60 seconds
Ladies and
starts now.
gentlemen of the jury, I have reason to believe that Tinkerbell is the most likely candidate to ruin a marriage. Let me explain. So, in any normal situation, I would argue that the affair is not the fault of the other woman. You know, it's generally a fissure in the marriage itself. That is not the case today. Okay, Tinkerbell is a homewrecker. She preys on happy couples. I have never seen a more jealous bitch in my life. You saw how she reacted when Peter tried to kiss Wendy. Okay, think of what she will do when she sees your happily ever after. Okay? She has no regard for female friendship or any sort of decorum when it comes to her own ego being at stake. She's a narcissist who indeed will go to any length to feel validated. The key point here is that sabotage is not beneath her. Leaving a hair tie in your husband's vehicle is not beneath her. Okay? So when it comes to Tinkerbell and her being around you, you better hide your man. Thank you.
Wow. And that is time. Wow. Julie, do you have a Tinkerbell in your life? This seems a very like you are. They're telegraphing.
I may or may not.
Wonderful. Sounds good. Gregor, your time starts now for your position.
Okay, so for me, I'm going with Woody from Toy Story. Okay, and as you can see today, I've kind of dressed like a Woody that went shopping at Urban Outfitters. But basically, okay, my thought process is that maybe we didn't see all of Woody in the Toy Story movies. There's something left unsaid. If we take a look at all of his most famous catchphrases, okay, you could infer that maybe they had to clean him up a little bit, okay? There's a snake in my boots. You want to see it? Who knows? Who knows? I'm taking the approach of like a scuzzy guy at a bar, but like you're already in a vulnerable position at that point. So you're like, maybe he's the one for me in this moment. I don't know. Pull string toy. You can pull my string anytime. Easy, right? And also, do we really think that Woody is faithful to Bo Peep?
They were together?
Yeah. And that's your time.
And
wow.
that's it.
Leaving it on a real cliffhanger right there, a real mystery. Now we're just going to open it up to some open debate where you can poke holes in each other's arguments and kind of try to figure out which one of you has the strongest position. Listen up, audience, because you're going to be voting next. So let's put 5 or so minutes on the clock, and we'll just see.
I could kill Tinkerbell. She's
What?
done. I would kill her. She couldn't destroy the marriage. Anybody.
What are you talking
Like,
about?
I'm just saying.
She, as a fellow adorable, cute, sexy person, I can say We hold a cachet. We hold
She
a lot
almost
of power.
died in the movie just saying you don't believe in her.
Did you think she almost died?
Yeah.
Or was that part of it? See, the thing about the rat that I think you're not understanding is that it was a throuple. I think you think it destroyed the marriage. And what you're forgetting is that sometimes that's people's choice, and we need to be open to what everybody's into.
He did not destroy the marriage. He helped their marriage, if anything. He could help.
I don't wonder that myself.
Yeah, it is 2024. You know, we live in a time
Please
where
don't cancel.
maybe a rat
Open your
can
mind,
help out a
Sabrina.
little bit. Yeah, that's interesting. I'd like to bring up something about Woody. Anything about the name, or
The name would definitely do it. The name would
Yeah.
definitely do it. That's also something that I feel like a scuzzy guy at a bar might say
Can
his
I
name
ask you
is.
if you're thinking like at a bar, there's this happy couple or a throuple, and then Woody comes in, there's a snake in my boot. You think that's doing damage?
My thought process on this one is that it's someone alone at the bar that's already quite insecure in their relationship. They're just looking for some type of
Relying on
connection.
a lot of hypotheticals.
Well,
Similar to the polycule thing, with Woody, is it so wrong to introduce toys into a sexual relationship?
I'm also curious about there's a snake in my boots, because that's quite low
That's long.
down.
That's
long.
Goes
you
all the
know?
way down the pants, all the way to the boot.
it's supposed to be a selling point. He would say it's a selling point.
Yeah.
Yes.
He would, yeah. I don't
have
know.
a question in this situation too. Do you imagine Woody, like if say he's with someone's wife and then the husband comes in, does he just go like totally limp like a toy again?
And
Right, yeah. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a toy in the corner kind of situation.
that is
Most likely to destroy.
It's a good trick that he
You
can
never
pull.
see it coming.
Yeah. I'd like to do a little bit of role play. So I'd like to imagine me just as someone at the bar. I have a ring. You be the toy or character or rat, and just try to pick me up. Let's see the moves in action.
I'd love to see Sabrina go first.
I don't want.
Yeah. She replied to the email.
You're gonna pull his hair, aren't you?
I apologize in advance.
Okay.
I'll be really gentle.
Can we get my hair spray on standby, please?
Can I touch your mustache?
Yeah. Thank you. Wow, is that from you or the rat? Okay, cool. All right. Sure. Thanks, guy.
Go for a gentle little.
Sir, there's a rat in this bar. I know that's an issue. That's an issue right off the bat. I just wanted to acknowledge it. And there's a rat in the bar.
Was
and
that
then
your rat run?
I was a little bit worried.
you're like a Roomba. You're like collecting all the things. Okay.
I got game.
Okay. Next up.
Oh God.
Oh man, my wife and I, we just had some troubles. Man, if she wasn't so cruel to me. Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa! That's. Okay.
Oh, we're exes, and I liked your Instagram photo.
Oh my God. TB. I haven't talked to TB in a while. What? Wow, you're flying around so much. Thank you.
And look, I got
Yeah, wow. It's like, God, that is really short. Long legs. Legs for days. Yikes. Okay, and it's so small, and I feel like dirty being like, wow, it's so small.
It's like think Sabrina Carpenter. You know?
Oh, well, I leave quite an impression. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, wow, okay, good. Woody, you're up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my favorite toy from when I was a kid.
Don't think about that right now.
Okay.
I hope you're in a very insecure and vulnerable position that very forward and a little offensive phrases might work on you.
I kind of am, and the nostalgia I feel for you. Do you want to go to bed?
I like it when you pull my string from the back.
Sounds good.
All right.
Woo!
All right. Whoa.
Okay. Wow. And one of his phrases was climaxing. Thank you so much, Woody. Wow, that's fantastic. What an incredible display of arguments and positions. Now, we are going to move on to the voting round now. So if you want to take out your phones and you will get to vote, wonderful job, everyone. I mean, it's very... Who knows what's going to happen?
magical
You know,
music.
it is magical music. It's music to vote to. You know, can you imagine being at the polls and hearing this music? vote blue. Wow, congratulations.
It doesn't.
Congratulations.
We're not in that with you.
I know.
I mean, I guess we are,
I'm
but
a little bit scared.
yeah.
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 Because you're like, how many Americans are just gonna flood up here? I'm hoping it's gonna go good. I don't want to bring down the mood right now. So the winner is Julie with Tinkerbell. You can't deny it. You can't deny it.
Whoa, what a round, am I right? Make sure you're subscribed so you can catch part 2 next week, and maybe leave a little comment and let us know whose argument you like best.